Welcome to another episode of Vet in a Van, and welcome to Elcho Island, Galiwin'ku. So this is home now, and it's going to be home, well, I think as I've said before, and I think the last episode, we're going between here and Nhulunbuy. So yeah, we're here for the next 5 weeks. Tarns has actually just flown out this week. But yeah, this episode, I think we finish off in Nhulunbuy, jump in a plane, head over here, and really just sort of start to settle in. I'll tell you what, this is going to be one of the most, it already is one of the most amazing experiences of our entire life, but I won't give too much away. I will just let you watch and enjoy. This is sunscreen. Tanya putting on sunscreen. So, from one magnificent beach to another. Check this out. So this is Bondi, apparently. Little Bondi, not the one in Sydney, just in case anyone thought that that was the case. It's only about 45 minutes out of Nhulunbuy, and it's a bit of a day trip spot. Now, we were supposed to be camping down here, however, that after last week's effort, we didn't want to risk it, and the fact that we'd been out yesterday as well on the boat, and we were pretty stuffed when we got home yesterday. So we figured, nah, we won't bother camping, but we're going to go for a bit of an explore. Check this place out. You can see people just come down here as locals, rah, rah, rah. But still, it's pretty cool. So we're just set up here, as you can see. Awning's out, it's a lovely day. We've got bickies, we've got crackers, we've got cheese, we've got paradise ocean, beautiful beach. We're going to go for a bit of an explore around the rocks. Yeah, this is us for the day. So like all good campers, you always do this if you go to a beach, especially around here, because the amount of stuff that washes up is insane. However, check this out, right? A full fluorescent tube has obviously washed up, but what's even like full on weird, check that out. That is a syringe with a needle still attached that I literally just got off the beach. So I don't know what the hell is wrong with people, but anyway.
Toby, what'd you get?
What'd you get? Oh, lighter.
Nice.
And look what else we got. Look, we got squid jigs. So anyway, pack it up, take it home. Always leave a place cleaner than you find it. Yeah, I think our bag's full. We'll have a bit more of a look, but I think that's almost done. No, that'll do. So we were out at Little Bondi again, and we were just down at the beach, and it looked like a little rain cloud was coming in, but it didn't look massive or anything like that. And the next thing you know, we look back, and there's no rooftop tent on the car anymore. Came back around the other side, get a load of this. Came back around the other side, and like a freak blast of wind has come up and flipped the whole, so the awning was out obviously, flipped the whole thing, sheared all the screws, all the bolts holding the rooftop tent onto the top, and the whole thing flipped upside down and was on the other side of the car. We didn't get any photos of it because it was just like freaking mayhem. Luckily we had some friends there that could help us out. And so yeah, we got it back on, and as you can see up the top there, you can see it's like we've just ratchet strapped it back on. And I was hoping the awning survived, but we've just taken the awning out, and it looks like this last one here is busted. So we're gonna have to figure out either how to fix it, or I don't know. But we're also gonna have to. The rooftop tent's just ratcheted onto the roof rack at the moment, so We're not kicking many goals, I must say. We're not kicking many goals with our with our beach camping. But anyway, at least we're working so we can afford to fix it, I guess. Where are we going, guys?
To the airport.
To the airport, that's right. So we spent so much time trying to get ourselves organised to pack the caravan into the car. And that was difficult enough. And now we have to get everything organised to pack our stuff into a small 5-seater plane. So anyway, off to the airport, on to Galiwin'ku. Okay, so here we are at the smallest little airport you've never heard of. We're all ready to go. We've got all our baggage, yet for some reason there's no one here. Tanya, my love, tell why is there no one here?
There's no one here.
There's no one here. We're in the right place.
The confirmation order on the flight was not confirmed. Last week.
How good a council's, right?
So I've just rung around and spoken to everybody, and it's all sorted out, and the pilot will be here in half an hour.
Yeah, the pilot's probably in the shower as we speak, going, "Oh no!" So we're
Yep.
It's been an interesting couple of days. So I think, what was it, about 5 weeks ago, Tans? I think it was about 5 weeks ago. We packed up everything in our van and had to go through the incredible process, or interesting process, of having to get everything that we wanted into the car, and that was difficult enough. And so now we've had to go through the process of getting everything we want into the back of a 5-seater plane. Cessna or something like that. So yeah, I think it's teaching us how to minimise. Just getting a bit of Marikundo, whatever it is. Mari Kundo, that's what I said, I'm sure. So yeah, anyway, well, I guess we just hang around here until the pilot rocks up, and yeah, it'd be like one of those things. Anyway, fun times. And we're heading to Galiwin'ku. So we're heading to Elcho Island, a little town called Galiwin'ku. There's nothing touristy about it at all. With the communities, so about the plane noises, and we'll probably put some footage into the plane. So see you there. Good morning. Good morning. Well, we finally made it. So that's us. That's our cool little spot. It's we've been here a couple of days, just trying to get ourselves settled in and organised. Welcome to Galiwin'ku. And just down here, I've been working up on the I've been working outside because it's now into May, and it's coming into the dry season. It's really nice to work outside. And then obviously we come, I won't say obviously, but we come down here and get a load of this. So yeah, that's my view for work. Nice little oasis through the trees and out onto the bay. Yes. Look, it's an interesting place. We're going to have to get used to living on community. Obviously, Nhulunbuy is not really on community, whereas Galiwin'ku most definitely is. It's a dry community, so we're not having a drink for the next 5 weeks. We took the boys down to the school yesterday and they're starting at school today. So this will be the first time that they've gone to school for maybe a bit over 2 years. So they're excited about that. It's an awesome little school here. It's very much a mix of cultures around how they educate. So I think for an experience for the boys, I mean, you can't go past it. But yeah, so this is us for the next 5 weeks. Gonna make a coffee. Check out these little guys, eh? How's it going, guys?
Good. We teenagers.
I don't think you're quite teenagers yet. So, where are you guys going today?
School.
That's right. That is right. So, we have... I bet there's 2 fingers up behind my head. Is there? Yeah. Oh, no. That's all right. So just Charlie. We have enrolled the boys in school here on Galiwin'ku. And... yeah, you guys enjoying it?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So it's dual curriculum. So they have a Balander teacher and a Yolngu teacher. So it means hopefully, are you guys right? Hopefully, these guys should be bilingual after 6 months, which would be really good. But they're going to help teach us because obviously they get a lot more of the Yolngu language exposure than we do. Or Tanya probably gets a lot more out in community, but I'm stuck here at home working for a big chunk of the time. But anyway, first time in over 2 years. First time school for you, Toby. First time for Charlie, and 2 years since Eli. So yeah, settling in, slowly but surely settling in. So here we are again. A beautiful, beautiful morning out here on Elcho Island, looking for crabs on Galiwin'ku. And I'll tell you what, you don't get much more beautiful mornings than this. So our house, there's those water tanks, so that's our house just there. And so you can walk straight down here onto the beach. And then we've got nature's backdrop just here. And so it's just gone about 7 o'clock in the morning and the sun is just coming up over the horizon, and it's a Saturday. So we've been here, well, not quite a week, we've been here for 5 days, so it's our first week here. And it is a pretty cool place, I must say. It's different from anywhere else that we've ever been. Well, we've just come down to the water because we've been here for 5 days and haven't actually come down to the beach yet. That's how busy we've been. But it's weird because there's all of this, I don't know, it looks like a shipwreck or something like that. Just wrecked old machinery that I'm not sure why it would be on the island, given that we are miles and hundreds, if not thousands of kilometres away from anything that really is of major influence. But then I can see, now I look over there, I can see what looks to be like maybe a jetty coming down, an old jetty. I don't know if you can see it there. So I'll do a bit of research. Hopefully later on in the video I'll talk to what that was and maybe a bit more of a history about the island's past over the last couple of 100 years and thousands of years for the Yolngu people that live here. Anyway, let's keep exploring and finding crabs. Check this out, eh? There's a sign back there just saying that don't take the turtle eggs. And have a load of this, huh? You want to see your remote beaches out in the middle of nowhere? Wow, huh? So we might see if we can go out onto that point there, or maybe that there. Not sure. The tide's on its way in, so we'll see how we go. You can see it comes up here.
Trust in here and a little
Comes
bit
up
of
here.
dip.
Comes up here. And you can see there's another one over here. Comes all the way up here and stops right there.
With
So
a
I'm
little bit of
guessing
a
under
dip.
there there'll be turtle eggs because they're relatively fresh tracks. How cool. Beautiful day. Probably hardly ever been fished. We can see fish cruising around, big fish as well. And do you think we're catching any fish tarns? No. We're getting a few bites. I've tried soft plastics, I've tried lures, I've tried... I want my next level fishing. I really do. Maybe. It's still coming up to the high tide, so it hasn't hit high tide yet, so you just never know. But I think our first Galiwin'ku fishing endeavour appears to be a buster.
But he has
Oh,
to put
Toby, you okay? Hang on.
Okay.
What's on for
What
today?
do you want me to do? Sports? Grand final?
The grand final. That's right. I probably should turn around because like the sun. It's a beautiful day, I give it that. So what are we doing, Eli?
We're having breakfast, then going down to watch the grand final.
That's right. It is the Elcho Island grand final. Oops, sorry about that. Hang on. There we go. Between the Kangaroos and the Eagles. Now, we watched the Eagles in the semi-finals last week. Both the men's and the women's absolutely smashed it. So it's going to be a bit rough, I think, supposedly, from what we've heard. There's certain, I don't know. We're just going to go down there and see how it goes. Literally the whole town turns out. So, yeah. Grand final. Galiwin'ku. Bring it on. Okay, so we're going to give this fishing thing another crack. The tide's running out. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning. Tarns is ready to outfish me. The car's going and the boys are in the car because there's 6 million midgies here, and hopefully they'll go away as it gets a bit hotter. But because we've been out here before just to check it out. Yeah, so we'll just keep an eye for crocs and hopefully we'll catch a fish. Because our luck's got to change eventually. But so, how beautiful is it, huh? Not bad for a Sunday morning out and about with 1 million midgies. You right there, Tans?
Yep.
She's all right?
They're biting.
Biting midgies. We love the good old midgie. All right, let's catch some fish. Fingers crossed. So first cast, I got on and I was stuffing around with the GoPro and I got it off. Bad rod management is what that was. Go away, midgies. I'll tell you what, my legs are going to be a disaster after this. Oh, yep. Come on. Stay in there. Come on. Don't you dare. Come here. Come on. Where are you going? Come on. Oh, don't you get off. Come on. Yeah, Queenie. Oh, yes. Come here, you. Don't you get off. Come on. Come here. Come here. It's got another run in, I reckon. Yeah, there he goes. Come here. Come on. Oh, no way. Yeah. Ow, that's a hook in me. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, that's so just a big hook in me. Ow. Ow. Ow, can we kill this? Ow. Ow. Ow.
Have we got some sort of snips?
Ow, ow, ow.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
Knife. Well, that was exciting. Massive queenie, as you can see. And I caught a hand as well. And the rod was just not up to task, so the end of the rod busted too. So, yeah, probably a bit light to get the queenie in, but that's okay. We're just going to go back and get some pliers and cut this out, and then maybe we'll come back and keep going. But all right, outgoing tide. This was fun for a brief few moments until I hooked myself trying to get that queenie. Anyway, let's go extract this thing here from my hand. And so what do we say? Catch the
fish, not the hand.
Catch the fish, not the hand. That's right. So pulled it out. All good. We're going to go back for another half an hour just to see if Tanya can catch a queenie as well. So this is going to hurt like all hell in about half an hour, or, I don't know, an hour's time. I don't know. 3 hours. A little while, because I've had some Nurofen, but it's. I think the adrenaline's still running through me. But anyway, we can go back and see if we can catch some more fish. Hardcore. Oh, that'd be good eating. Oh. Do you want me to grab it? Good work. Nice little fish. So that was a pretty exciting start to the day. And we didn't actually do any more filming for the rest of the day, because the rest of the day was actually pretty special, and I think some things aren't for YouTube. And sort of to go back a week or so, we had been adopted by one of the Yolngu families here, because a family on the island alone culturally is something that it is seen to be very isolating, and you know, it's seen locally that would be a horrible thing for a family to experience. So most often when families do come into these communities, they are invited into another family, so that they can be part of the clan and be part of the community, because obviously the bonds of community here are really super strong, immensely strong. So for the rest of the day after that crazy morning, we actually spent some time with our new Yolngu family, and we were all given our Yolngu names, and we went out to gather some food, and we got I ate for the first time mangrove. We ate mangrove worm, which are actually related to oyster, which were an interesting taste. Actually, they're not too bad. Tons didn't like them, but they're not too bad. And oysters, and we got some mud crabs, and some other shellfish. I gathered it all up and went back to a little spot just outside of the mangroves, where they took us, and had a campfire and sat around and chat and ate and just talked about sort of the things that we're going to learn, and obviously a very steep learning curve, but just, yeah, I think it took a couple of days of just reflection, just to sort of try and figure out what happened on that day and how much we absorbed. And obviously we're still learning so much, so much. But yeah, amazing day. One of the most incredible days that we've probably had in all of our lives. And we will now be hanging out with our Yolngu family a lot of the weekends, just hunting and hanging out, and they've got kids the same age as the boys, so they'll be playing. So not sure how much of that on YouTube, but I will leave you with the one picture I got, because I did ask if I had the drone in the car, so I asked to put the drone up, and they were pretty keen on the idea. So here's some shots of our new family. And yeah, I guess I'll talk a bit more about the island next episode, because it's actually quite a fascinating history here on Elko. But yeah, until next time, yeah, we'll chat then. See ya.